What's up guys, it's Guff Loot Seeker here, back with a video of some things that sold in July, and I think this one might surprise you on some of these. Let's get to it. Ah yes, old school, vintage, fitness stuff. You gotta watch this stuff because some of this goes good, people want the memories or they still use it, and you are all set to go. Vintage lamps, I do a lot of these, look for brass or copper ones. A good brand to know is Stifle. Digital cameras, a lot of people overlook these when they go to sell them because their cell phones now do everything. So you can usually get pretty good deals on these. Canons, Nikons, Sonys, all good brands to look for. If you find something from Pier 1 Imports, you gotta look it up. This is a company mostly that's closed down, and people love the quality of their products, and they look for them because they can no longer buy them at the store. Strange and different bookends. These were made out of stone, and they were absolutely gorgeous. Very heavy. I had $5 into them. Ah yes, here we are again with crazy lamps. This one was made out of a piece of driftwood. Got it at Goodwill for $10. Massage type items. Sounds weird and creepy. Yes, they do fantastic. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Check them out. Shoes can do great. Brands like Asics, Brooks, Nike, anything with a big crazy heel on it, you gotta look at it. Old vintage boom boxes. I had $5 into this thing. Worked great. It was a Sony brand. Ah yes, more old items people cannot buy. Good money in these. Sporting equipment can do really good. Some brands like Mizuno do awesome. You can look them up by model and then see what you have in front of you. Back to a running theme. Things people can't buy anymore. These old vintage Halloween decorations, more than likely something somebody had as a kid and they want that feeling again. They are not buying actually the product, they're buying the feeling they had when their parents had that in the house. This was a creepy old African hand-carved mask. Picked it up at Savers for $3 or $4. Good word here, articulating. These lamps, old vintage, they give the right vibes for whatever they're doing with their house or their office. These were a Carhartt brand, a brand everybody knows. The kicker on this though is they were full of paint splatter and did have rips. I had next to nothing into these. People want them, they will wear them just the way they are. It sounds crazy, but it's like, I don't know. They're acting like they work, and more than likely they don't. Old vehicle license plates. When they get past a certain age, people can register these on their car again. If it's from the year 19, we'll say 80, they can put those on a 1980 vehicle, and they have something cool and nostalgic. This I had less than $5 into. Old printers, old office equipment. I always check it out. Yeehaw! Old cowboy hats. Stetson is a fantastic brand, and this person, it was their husbands when they had passed away. It was just sitting around. They didn't know what else to do with it. Very happy to pick that up and sell it. CRT TVs, people use them for old video game systems. Again, they're buying the memory. I've got reviews where a guy purchased one, played Metal Gear Solid for 3 hours, said thank you for the memories, and he put it up. This is very specific to the motto that I go on of let me make the mistakes so you don't have to. These guys I sold for about half price. Pokemon stuff in general does really good. These were no exception. These got sniped within minutes of listing them. More video game stuff, usually a no-brainer. Even 35mm cameras. You can make good money on them, and people usually want next to nothing for them. Back to the video game theme. These are all very kiddie type video games, and they sold within 24 hours. CRT TVs that are flat screen are extra money, and they sell very quick. You got to know how to ship them. You got to learn it. There's going to be some bumps and bruises, prepare for it so you can benefit from it later. What's the theme here? It's the same theme. People paying for those memories. Somebody had this as a kid and they wanted it. CRT TVs, I think we covered this one. This one's fairly hard to find. It's very different. It's a blue case RCA TV, almost transparent. You could see into it. Another totally strange looking TV. It's shaped like a helmet and even had the face shield on it. If you learn one brand for pots and pans, let it be Salad Master. These guys are always crazy high, and when you get sets, it could be worth thousands. Vintage items for houses. These are metal light switch covers. I literally had these, picked these up for $1.75. Very good. And they sold within 48 hours. This one was wild. It was in the box. I thought somebody had left the box on the ground. I went to move it with my foot and realized, oh my God, there's a TV in there. It's wood grain. They look hideous, I'm sure, but this was brand new and sold for very good money within about 30 days. Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and feel free to like, share, comment, follow, whatever you want. I always try and show you the unfiltered truth of reselling, and these were just some of the ones that had sold this month. I'm always making the videos. I got one on packing those TVs. I've sold probably, I would say 15 to 20 TVs now, and I've only had one that got two that got damaged. One was obvious anger and frustration by UPS. Not a fan of them. I use them as very little as possible, but everything else is good to go.